In today's fast-pacing business world, data is king. We rely on numbers, charts, and algorithms to guide our decisions, predict trends, and measure success. Yet, while data can offer us valuable insights, it often falls short when it comes to predicting true, lasting success. The real key to sustainable success lies not in the data we collect, but in the values we uphold. Values shape the decisions we make, the relationships we build, and the impact we have on the world around us. They are the unseen forces that drive our actions and define the true nature of our success. Data tells us what has happened, but values tell us what we stand for and where we are headed. Business metrics can track growth and highlight areas for improvement, but they can't capture the integrity, trust, and vision that are crucial to long-term success. A company's values set the tone for its culture, its approach to innovation, and its relationships with customers, employees, and partners. When values are clear and aligned with the purpose of the organization, they create a foundation upon which real success can be built. The problem with relying solely on data is that it doesn't account for the human element of business. Data doesn't measure trust, empathy, or the ability to inspire. It doesn't capture the passion and dedication that drive people to go above and beyond. Business leaders who focus only on data often miss the intangible qualities that contribute to success. They might see a dip in profits or a stagnation in growth and react with changes that are based solely on the numbers. But without considering the deeper values that drive people to work with purpose, those changes are often short-term solutions that don't address the root of the problem. Values, on the other hand, are the bedrock of sustainable success. They provide direction and purpose. When a business is rooted in strong values, it creates a culture of trust and collaboration. Employees are more motivated to contribute their best work because they feel aligned with the company's mission. Customers are more likely to remain loyal when they believe in the values that the company upholds. And partners are more inclined to work with a business that operates with integrity and respect. One of the most powerful examples of values-driven success is the way companies like Patagonia and Ben & Jerry's have built their brands around core values. These companies are not solely driven by data or financial metrics. Instead, they prioritize values such as environmental sustainability, social responsibility, and ethical business practices. These values resonate deeply with their customers, creating a strong sense of community and loyalty that goes beyond a simple transactional relationship. While data might show trends in consumer behavior, it's the values that these companies stand for that truly set them apart in a competitive marketplace. Data, when used correctly, can inform decisions and provide a roadmap for improvement. But it can also lead to a narrow, short-sighted view of success if it's not balanced with a strong set of values. When companies prioritize data without considering the values that underpin their operations, they risk losing sight of the bigger picture. They might optimize for short-term gains, but in doing so, they can erode the trust and loyalty that are essential for long-term success. The key to true success lies in understanding that data is only one part of the equation. The true power of values becomes evident when we consider the role they play in decision-making. In difficult situations, when there is no clear-cut answer, it's often the company's values that guide leaders to make the right choice. Data might suggest one course of action, but the values that a company upholds will help leaders navigate ambiguity and uncertainty with integrity. In these moments, leaders who are grounded in their values are able to make decisions that align with their purpose, even when the numbers don't support them. This kind of leadership builds trust, fosters loyalty, and creates a lasting foundation for success. Moreover, values are what inspire employees to stay committed even during challenging times. Data may show a decline in market share or profitability, but it doesn't measure the resilience of a team that believes in what they're doing. When employees are motivated by a shared sense of purpose and are guided by a strong set of values, they are more likely to rally together to overcome obstacles. They don't give up at the first sign of trouble. Instead, they work harder, smarter, and more creatively to find solutions that align with the company's values and long-term goals. In contrast, when companies focus too heavily on data-driven decision-making, they risk creating a culture that values profits over people. This can lead to burnout, low morale, and a lack of innovation. Employees may start to feel like cogs in a machine, their work reduced to numbers on a spreadsheet. In these environments, success becomes defined by short-term gains and quarterly targets, rather than by the lasting impact a company has on its people, its customers, and its community. In the end, it's clear that data alone cannot predict success. Success is not just about the numbers, it's about the relationships, the integrity, and the purpose that drive a business forward. When businesses prioritize values over data, they create a culture of trust, loyalty, and resilience. They build strong teams that are motivated by something greater than just financial success. They foster relationships with customers that are based on shared values, not just transactions. And they create a legacy of success that is sustainable and impactful for years to come. One of the most compelling aspects of values-driven leadership is the way it shapes a company's long-term trajectory. While data can provide snapshots of a business's current state, it doesn't predict the future with the same accuracy as a well-oriented set of values. A company built on a strong foundation of values is able to weather economic downturns, adapt to changing markets, and respond to the evolving needs of its customers. The agility of a values-driven business lies in its ability to make decisions that are true to its core mission, rather than chasing short-term gains or trends. This kind of stability and adaptability cannot be achieved through data alone. It requires a deep commitment to principles that guide every action. The connection between values and innovation is also worth noting. Innovation is often viewed through the lens of technological advancements or market disruptions, but true innovation stems from a company's values. When businesses focus on creating value for their customers, their employees, and society, they open themselves up to creative solutions that are both innovative and sustainable. Values encourage forward thinking and challenge conventional norms. And they push companies to ask the important questions. How can we make a positive difference in the world? How can we build a better future? These are not questions that data alone can answer, but values can inspire the kind of breakthroughs that lead to real success. As leaders, we must recognize that data is a tool, not a substitute for values. In today's world, where analytics, artificial intelligence, and big data are ubiquitous, it can be tempting to rely solely on numbers to guide our decisions. But data without values is like a compass without a true north. It can lead us in circles, guiding us towards outcomes that are profitable but ultimately hollow. Leaders who fail to incorporate their values into decision-making risk undermining the very essence of their business. They may achieve financial success, but without a guiding set of principles, that success may feel unfulfilling and short-lived. When values become the guiding force in an organization, they create a sense of unity and purpose that transcends individual goals. In organizations where values are prioritized, employees are more likely to feel connected to their work, to their colleagues, and to the larger mission of the company. They are more likely to stay committed during difficult times because they believe in what the company stands for. They are more likely to collaborate, to innovate, and to go above and beyond because they are motivated by something greater than just personal gain. This collective commitment is what drives true success. Success that is not just measured by profits, but by the positive impact the company has on its employees, customers, and the world. Ultimately, the importance of values in predicting business success cannot be overstated. In a world where data is abundant, it is the values that will set a company apart. Values define how a company treats its employees, its customers, and its community. They determine how the company responds to challenges and changes in the marketplace. They guide decision-making when the data is unclear, and they inspire creativity and innovation that goes beyond what data can predict. Success that is built on values is sustainable, meaningful, and impactful, and it leaves a legacy that extends far beyond the bottom line. In conclusion, businesses that understand the power of values are better equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern world. They know that data alone is not enough to predict success, and they prioritize values as the foundation for long-term growth. They recognize that true success is not just about numbers, but about the relationships, the integrity, and the positive impact that they create along the way. As leaders, we must shift our focus from short-term data-driven results to the long-term power of values. When we do this, we will not only predict success, but we will create it sustainably, ethically, and meaningfully for ourselves, our teams, and the generations to come.